Davis, high guard, wanting to explode with the left. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaning with right. He took a knee. He took a knee.
Yeah, guys, as y'all know, if y'all watch this fight, it was crazy, man.
My God, start praying. Jesus, please help me. I need you.
It was crazy, but if y'all watch this fight, man, y'all know it's a lot of buzz going on talking about Tank lost because the knockdown where he took a knee, it wasn't ruled as a knockdown, and the fight ended up as a draw.
Yes.
So we have to see what Tank had to say about the situation.
It was not ruled a knockdown. What happened?
I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, you know, like when you sweating and things like that, and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like, this is real facts. Come on, man. Look at my hair. I just got my shit done. But it's all cool, man. You know how I get. They love you and then they hate you. Turn around, they'll love you again. You know what I mean?
Man said, turn around, they'll love you again. But that is true. Like, you know, when you at your all-time high, people be riding your waves, but the minute they feel like you done flopped off, like they ready to tank this, tank that.
Yeah.
But
then,
what you feel about the knockdown?
I feel like it's a knockdown when you take a knee, I guess.
Right.
But I didn't see the point where he actually got knocked down. I don't see where a punch connected to him and he got dazed and he just took a knee. So I feel like that's why they didn't rule it as a knockdown, because it's like a punch didn't connect for him to take a knee. But I know that.
Let's see, he did the greasy in his eye, cause
let's see.
I feel like the nigga got knocked down.
Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaning with
like you off a jab.
some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaning with right.
Go back.
Right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the
Go
punch,
back
but
some
still,
more.
Roach leaning with right.
You not finna take a knee off that type of punch like that.
But okay, like he didn't get dazed, but it's like the rule is if you take a knee, like that's a deduction. So what do you feel about that?
I mean, if it's a rule, then but I kind of understand that they not gonna do that because it's Tank Davis, so he kind of get a special privilege or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
But yeah, if the rules say if you take a knee, there's a point deduction, then it's a deduction.
So did Tank lose the fight?
Yeah, he lost the fight.
Oh,
he lost the fight.
Tank lost, y'all.
He lost the fight, but they didn't count it as a knockdown. If they saying he lost the fight because of the knockdown, then if they didn't count the knockdown, he didn't lose the fight, because I feel like the right call was a draw because they didn't count it as a knockdown.
I know, but if you going by the books and you're not going by who in the
the knockdown, with this fight being the closest as it was, Tank lost for sure.
So he lost.
Yeah, he lost. But on paper, he didn't lose.
Yeah, of course. On paper, Devin Haney.
They went head up.
On paper, Devin Haney didn't lose.
You can say that. But they gotta run it back though.
Man,
for sure.
I feel like Tank. You can't blame everything on Tank, because you have to give credit to Lamont Roach, because I feel like a lot of people say Tank won because of Tank. I mean, Tank lost because of Tank, but they don't realize like how good of a fighter Lamont Roach is. Yeah. As I was looking at him fighting last night, I was seeing like how he wasn't playing in the hands of Tank. Yeah. And how he wasn't falling for a lot of stuff, and he started like at the same pace as Tank, because the last few fights that I watched, the opponents of Tank, like they like start off fast, try to hurry up and try to get riled up. Yeah. And not actually think, like not have like the IQ to think. So when I seen Lamont Roach do that, that's kind of like a smart move for me. And
I figured like Lamont Roach was gonna be a good opponent, just how he carried himself through the press conference and how Tank reacted to him. Because like Tank used to be trying to bully folks, be talking trash, but Tank know like this guy's good because he fought him like 3-4 times in the amateurs. So he already know like, yeah, he gonna be a challenge. And I can tell Lamont Roach knew that he had a chance to beat him, because he wasn't nervous or none of that. He felt like he was gonna win. He was confident.
But ain't all fighters confident?
all fighters confident, but deep down inside, if you facing a dude they got 30 wins, 0 losses, 28 knockouts, you gonna be like, okay, you gonna be kind of nervous.
Yeah.
But I feel like Lamont Roach fought Tank so many times. They're just like you play against me in basketball, right? You know my moves, but if I play against somebody else, I be killing them.
Yeah.
So Lamont Roach fought Tank dozens of times. Obviously, he found a way to get up with him. Like he know his every move. Like he know he want to do the left uppercut. He know he looking for counters, and I'm not gonna give it to you because I fought you 3-4 times and I sparred you.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of people did sleep on Lamont Roach.
Yeah, for sure.
As I was saying, leading up to the fight, when you were saying Tank gonna win, like it's gonna be a battle, but I feel like Tank gonna win. And as you see, you can't count your blessings too early until it happen, because it's like you can't count like a person that put in the same amount of work. Like you may think you put in a lot of work, but you don't know what type of work that person is putting in. So for him to perform like this, I feel like he worked his tail off.
And you can't say
he gained that draw.
Yeah. And you can't say that Lamont Roach isn't nobody. Like you can't say that like just because he don't got a big name doesn't mean he's not a good fighter, because I was watching his highlights and I was like, Tank gonna have like trouble with him because he kind of slick. He a slick fighter. And we really haven't seen Tank fight any slick fighters. He always fighting people that's pressing forward on him. Like Frank Marr was sort of a slick fighter, but Frank Marr was kind of green. He was kind of like I'll say immature. He was like an amateur kind of like he didn't have the experience. But Lamont Roach, he has an amateur background. He's a champion. So you can't say like just because he don't got no name, he don't deserve his spot with the top guys.
Yeah. Let's see what Tank had to say in these press conferences, because he showed up late, but he came through.
Man.
And I let me go back. It's like a lot of people was clowning Tank up in the comments. I guess when they was waiting on him to come for the press conference, and I was just looking at it and like, what's your thoughts on like basically what he said at the end, where people, I guess they'll hate on you and then they'll love you again.
Yeah, this true, because bro, you gotta love somebody when they up and when they down. Like everybody on the Tank train, when he 30-0, 28 knockouts, but he don't knock this guy out or even possibly lose, you gonna be like, man, he ain't even all that. But like Tank still my favorite fighter, win, lose, or draw. Yeah. So it's like, bro, you gotta stick with the person you want. You can't hop from bandwagon to bandwagon when adversity comes. This part of fighting. Then if he would have knocked Lamont Roach out, he ain't fighting nobody. He ain't nothing. But that's what happens when you stepping up the competition. Like things like this gonna happen. So you gotta continue to stay down if you rock one. If not, you never was a fan in the first place.
I don't know. I feel like Tank probably knew how Lamont Roach fought, but he probably didn't fully. He probably wasn't fully aware like of how he was gonna come, because he's so used to everybody saying the same thing and doing the same thing, and then it result in a knockout. Yeah. So for him to come out different, because I was hearing Tank, he was saying, well, I just let the interview play.
Before you let it play though, do you feel like Tank was arrogant kind of? Like, do you feel like...
I don't feel like he was arrogant. I just feel like he didn't want to take the fight because he probably felt like he wanted other fights that was passed up. So like, I guess walking into this fight, he probably just had, I guess, too much confidence. Yeah. And I don't think he was humble enough to realize who he was going up against, because I guess who passed him up. Yeah. I guess he was looking for better competition, but not knowing that you fight people in the amateurs and on the way up, but it's like just like you get better, they get better. Yeah. And so I feel like since he fought him so many times before, he just felt like it was gonna be the same thing. But it's like as time shows and you put in the work, you're gonna get rewarded. So
yeah, I agree with that one.
Do you feel like he was arrogant or too confident with
I feel like he was too confident, because when you beat somebody so many times, it's like, bro, you're not even on my level.
Yeah,
like,
it's like whatever.
I fought these people type stuff. But I still feel like credit to Lamont Roach though. He came out with the fire. Like he was in front of Tank. He was making them miss. he went
Doing
playing
all
in the
type of
hands
stuff.
of Tank. He knew what Tank wanted to do. So yeah, part of it was Tank, but you can't discredit Lamont Roach for what he did. Like he a better fighter than everybody because people like Lamont Roach finna get knocked out and who Tank finna fight next. They're not even worried about who Tank fighting right now. They worry about who he finna fight next. And Tank telling them like, bro, this is a good fighter. Like I'm telling y'all, this is a good fighter.
Honestly, I felt like he was saying he was a good fighter because he didn't want people to come in the situation saying that, you're not fighting nobody. So
yeah.
when I was actually looking at like the build up to this fight, I felt like he was on that road just to say like, that he's somebody so people won't think like he just got an easy opponent.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Last night showed a different
beast,
side.
yeah.
So I don't know, but let's see what he said in this press. He was late and people was mad.
I'm from DailyMail.com. First off, your coach just said, can you confirm? Did you get your hair done 2 days before the fight?
Yeah. I ran water over it today, but I must ain't do it enough.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring? And was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on? And
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning, and like you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than But I didn't really know that you can like get disqualified for all that, or like when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know.
You gotta know that though, bro.
But no, when he just said that, that's kind of like cheating in a way. Because it's like you at a disadvantage. You're not at a disadvantage because of Lamont Roach, but you still at a disadvantage, and it's almost like you tried to cheat your way out the fight. So it's like cheaters shouldn't win in a way.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I feel like they should have counted that as like a deduction.
Yeah.
In a way.
Like you can't just stop the fight in the middle of the thing.
And
bro.
for you to be like pro for this long, it ain't no way that you shouldn't know.
Yeah.
Like these type of rules. But I feel like right there was just a cop out, and then that's probably why he want the rematch.
Yeah.
So what he gonna do? Cut his hair off next time?
You know right about that. Bring back come with a fro or something.
Yes, cause hair grease in your eye don't mix and match.
Yeah.
And my thing is like if it was grease in your eye, it's like through it all, you just gotta thug it out. You can't just be like, hold up, let me
you show
let me go brush my teeth.
Do it when the round ends. Don't do it in the middle of the fight. That's how you know he kind of got pulled. Like you just feel like you just mind forget the fight. That's why I feel like he wasn't focused. Like he fight like how he normally fight, but I feel like he wasn't as focused as he could have been.
And then it's like after that he tried to turn it up a notch.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know, man. You done shook the world with that one.
Yeah.
Because even before that, like what I thought he had when he had grabbed the ropes, but I thought he had got knocked down.
I never even seen that before.
And I was like what is? I'm just not sure if his focus was there. Like I just
he
don't
was
know.
Talking to people in the crowd and like it just like he wanted to fight, but it was like he was trying to put more on a show or something. Like I don't know what it seemed like.
So I don't know. Let's see a little bit what Lamont Roach had to say in his press conference. Cause
just thoughts on the fight, and after having a couple of minutes to decompress, what are your thinking right now?
I mean, obviously I want to go back and watch it, but clearly in there, man, I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the motherfucking bills. I've been telling y'all that, and I'm just glad I got to show it. Honestly, I'm glad.
I like how he got to show, like, in front of like a big crowd, that you can't count the middleman out. You can't count like a person that's putting so much work in the back. Like y'all see Tank, but it's like just because y'all don't see this person don't means they not working.
Yeah.
So I just appreciate him for even stepping up to the plate, because like it was fighters before him that didn't even want to take the fight because they was, I guess, scared.
And he ain't duck. Now
for him to step up to the plate and just take on this fight, and I would say kinda in short notice because Tank didn't have him lined up originally.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess you gotta stay ready, that way you don't have to get ready.
Yeah. I feel what you're saying. I feel like he came there, put on the show, And now he probably got new fans because his next fight, he if he do fight Tank or don't fight Tank, I'm checking out for him because he put up a good fight and he put the world on notice fighting against Tank and don't get knocked out and practically really winning. Yeah. If you ask me.
If the rules went as planned,
yeah,
Lamont Roach won.
Yeah.
True or false?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
But without the knockdown, it is a draw. Like they didn't count the knockdown. It is a draw for sure.
Tank got knocked out.
He didn't get knocked out. pull up the clip one more time.
Tank got knocked out, y'all.
He didn't get knocked down. I can't say Tank my favorite fighter. He didn't get knocked down.
Let me see.
He did not get knocked down.
That nigga said, "Please, Lord."
But the bull crap he did, I don't know what he was thinking.
Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the
like
steam
he
of the
still
punch, but
look.
still, Roach
He took it in. He look goofy, don't he?
Davis high guard.
Why he look to the right like mama? Mama, where you
at? But Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach
But,
oh my God.
But okay, you seen the knockdown though. Do you think it was because the grease, or do you think he got popped? Do you think he got clipped?
I don't know. When they showed that slow mo, that man said, like he's
I gotta look one more time.
But they don't have the slow mo on this one. But like when they played that,
crazy.
When they played that slow mo.
Taking the fight to Davis. Davis high guard, wanting to explode with the left. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach.
And now he hit him.
Bro,
It hit him.
Never. He got clipped.
You know, like when you get a sore and you don't feel it until you see it. That's what it was. It registered late. That nigga got clipped.
But
bro.
he went. If he got clipped, he'll be like this.
That man got clipped, bro.
He did.
He lost.
No.
Tank Davis lost the fight.
Yeah, he lost the fight for sure.
Dang.
But on paper, he didn't lose, so he still got the 0.
Nah, and he got that one right after. Lost. Dang.
Draw.
Tank. I don't know what to say about this.
They saved him though for sure. He escaped. He got to get his lick back for sure.
But so you going with a win or a loss?
I'm going with the draw, bro.
No, I'm saying win or loss. Win or loss. I wish I had a quarter.
Nah, Tank ain't win for sure.
Is it a quarter right there?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's see. So
hopefully you flicked it. No, you flicked it.
Can they see this? Okay, this is heads. We're gonna do head Tank. Nah, we're gonna do tail Tank and head Roach. All right, so
let's see what the world feels.
All right, this is who this is. What's the president on here?
What? This the George Washington?
I don't get me lying.
Whoever it is, I don't know.
Who the president on the quarter? Comment down below.
So who head?
Tail Tank.
Okay.
That's how I remember. Tail Tank. So whoever win this coin toss is the truth. Like this is on paper.
This who won?
Your heart beating fast?
No.
Okay. All right. Man, nah, this garbage on flip it then.
This man said, what is that?
What's
you gotta
it?
flip it, bro.
This man finna hit me with the cord.
Oh, that was bad.
Y'all, this definitely. Hold up.
Y'all ready?
Hold up.
Y'all ready?
I know, we said tail Tanks, right?
Yep.
What y'all think it's gonna be?
This gonna tell it all who won. You ready?
Hold up, let me see if I can get a closer.
You ready?
All right, 1, 2, 3. What is it?
Tail Tank. Yeah.
Well,
the world don't lie, bro.
Well, president don't lie.
It's a draw. I took a draw. He ain't lost.
All right, y'all, we got it. It's a draw, man. Whatever. But he still lost.
Yeah. But that wraps up today's video, guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and remember, stay rich, educated, and legendary. And comment down below. Do you think Tank finally took his first loss?
Yeah, I think he took that loss.
Man, it's a draw, bro. But just like that, y'all.
Yeah.
Peace.